David Musgrave is a pasture agronomist, specialising in plant breeding and seed production. He became interested in the potential health benefits of flaxseed or linseed oil after he experienced them firsthand with his son. Over the past 17 years, David has developed an organic flaxseed oil business, Waihi Bush Organics.
I started farming this place about 20 odd years ago and converted it straight off to organic production because it just felt like the right thing to do, and there were good markets for organic grain. So there's always been an economic background to it. But the flax oil started out of my youngest son's eczema. He had really bad eczema after his measles immunisation. Became allergic to a whole lot of foods, and we had a couple of years of pretty rough time, really. He'd scratch himself bleeding at the drop of a hat. And then somebody gave me a bottle of Canadian flaxseed oil, and within 2 days he was just magically improved. So the scientist in me wanted to know why that was happening. 3 years later I started pressing my flax oil, running the farm and doing everything, labelling the bottles in front of the TV at night, as you do when you're starting a business.
We've tasted a lot of flax oils from around the world over the years, and most of them taste pretty bad. They've got a bitter taste, which is the first sign of oxidation. I initially thought that had a lot to do with the soils that we were growing it on, the young soils that we've got in Canterbury, young alluvial soils. Because some people I thought knew how to look after seed in Canada were getting oil that wasn't as good as ours. Then I went to a big organic trade fair in Germany and found all this bad tasting oil and all this good tasting seed. So I thought it was a big disconnect here, and found that it's just the way we're looking after it. So what we've done and continue to improve the way we're looking after seed well, the whole process actually, keeps the quality.
Linseed and linen flax are the same species. Flax has been selected for fibre production. This is a very, very tough fibrous stem. And the linseed, of course, has been selected for seed and oil production. But the Europeans have had a history of using flaxseed oil for health reasons.
So have a look at that.
Yeah, we'll get Garth to do that.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
That'll be good.
That's one of the samples that has already been cleaned, and so when we receive that, we just check it for purity, because you don't want anything in there that's going to give you off flavours. And we also run it through a little sample press, check the flavour and check the chemistry on it. It's very stable in the seed. It'll last that way for years. It's only when you take it out of the seed and you're exposing it to potentially to all those damaging factors, and you're taking it away from all the antioxidants that are built into the seed. So the byproduct is actually of major health benefits as well, because it's very rich in antioxidants. It's 43% dietary fibre, no sugar in it, so it's really good for diabetics, and it's got a weak estrogen in it, so that helps control your hormone imbalances. This is the press cake as it comes out of the press. So that's got 30% protein in it, 40% dietary fibre, and lots of goodies. Really rich in antioxidants. So quite a lot of that is ground up directly for human consumption because of the health benefits from it. And what's left currently goes for animal feed. Cattle and sheep and goats go crazy for it. It's very much like barley to grow in many, many ways. It's a similar growing season. It's similarly quite flexible about when you can plant it. We've had growers plant as early as late August. One of the cultivars that I brought in from the States is a short season one, and some organic growers that have got irrigation have been growing organic pea crop, which is highly profitable. It's off the paddock by late November, early December, and they've done a quick cultivation and put a crop of linseed in. One of them looked like it was going to do well over 3 tonnes to the hectare. So that's a pretty profitable paddock. We reckon a fairly representative yield was 1.5 tonnes to the hectare. We've had, that was a dryland crop at $2,100 a tonne. That compares very, very favourably with conventional linseed. We have had irrigated growers go up to close to 3.5 tonnes to the hectare.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.